Hello and welcome. I will now take you on one lap at the Nürburgring Nordschleife in the Audi R8 LMS Ultra here in pCars. I will be racing this car on this track at the 4-hour VLN race coming weekend. Hope you enjoy and let's do this. Now, the cross start finish here into turn 1 on the brakes, second gear nice and tight. Up to third gear. Fourth gear into Hatzenbach, very fast right-hander coming up, quick lift, full throttle again, run the curb, up to fifth gear now, hard on the brakes, down to third gear into the second part of Hatzenbach. Important to know your corners, know your marks. Find a nice line through here on the curb, to the right-hander, smooth on the throttle, on the curb here again on the right-hander. Important to maximize corner exit speeds. You gotta carry a lot of speeds down this straight here up to Flugplatz. We got a 200 km/h speed limit here in real life, not in project cars however. Quick lift to the right-hander, flat out now. Down into Schwedenkreuz, 6th gear now, top gear in the Audi, reaching speeds in excess of 260 km/h. Over the crest, flat out, no problem. Quick tap on the brakes for the left-hander. On the throttle again, flat out into Arenberg, hard on the brakes, down to third gear. Keep a nice and tight line through here, early on the gas again. Carry as much speed as possible with you. Down into the famous Fuchsröhre, again up to sixth gear. Again speeds of above 250 km/h. Into the compression zone, curb on the left, very important, take it. Down to third gear, now into the first big spectating area for all the fans here at the Nürburgring, Adenauer Forst. Loving the crowd. On the gas again. Good exit. Coming up to a very fast left-hander. Stay in fifth gear. Quick tap on the brakes. Roll in, feed the throttle. Nice and easy. On the brakes, hard. Down to third gear. Late apex for this corner. Full throttle through here, stay in third gear, early on the brakes, again late apex. Very nice. Blind left-hander coming up, know your marks. Lift quickly on the gas, full throttle, coming into the triple right-hander. Some drivers like to call it piff-puff. Through there, nice and easy. Fourth gear, down to third gear. One of the slowest parts of the Nordschleife now in second gear. Very nice apex, full throttle again. Coming up into Breitscheid, the second big spectating area for all the fans here at the Nürburgring. Close to the wall, not too close though. Careful at the exit of the right-hander, can get very slippery on the rear, especially in wet, rainy conditions. No problem today. Nice weather here at the Nordschleife. Up to fifth gear, louder links. Now right here, hard on the brakes into Bergwerk. Late apex, important to maximize corner exit speed. A little bit sideways at the exit, no problem though. We are now making our way up to the highest point of the Nordschleife called Hohe Acht. Fast, flat out left-hander. Now sixth gear again, top gear in the Audi here. Even here in the sim, you can see how the track inclines. We're climbing up through the green forest of the old Nordschleife. Quick tap on the brakes, fifth gear, flat out again. Run wide into the grass a little bit. Luckily everything under control. Flat out to the right-hander into Klostertal, early on the brakes and very hard. Down to second gear. Approaching the very famous carousel in fourth gear. Down to second. Let yourself fall into the banking, the concrete banking. Exit a little bit twitchy, that's alright though. Now we're still climbing up to the highest point, coming up to a fast left-hander, flat out in real life. Quick lift of throttle here in the sim, down to third gear. Now we are at the highest point, Hohe Acht. And now my personal favorite part begins, the descent down from the Hohe Acht, down the Nordschleife into Wippermann and Eschbach. Fabulous set of corners, curb on the left, curb on the right, very important to hit them. Stay in fourth gear. Careful at the exit here, car gets light. No problem today. Now into Brünnchen, the biggest spectating area for all the crazy fans here at the ring. Big wave to the crowd. Lots of accidents happen here. You can see them on YouTube with road cars, the private cars here. But all good for us today. Down to third gear. Cut the corner on the curb here on the right. All good. Now approaching the first big jump of this section. Pflanzgarten 1. Very careful on the braking. Not to lose the car. No problem again today. Everything under control. Flat out to the left-hander. Approaching Pflanzgarten 2, where once Stefan Belloff lost his 962. Flat out through this section here. You gotta squeeze your butt cheeks and stay flat out. 6th gear. Hard on the brakes now. Down to 4th gear. 3rd for the left-hander. Early on the gas again. Approaching the Swallow's Tail, or Schwalbenschwanz in German, or the mini carousel as some people call it. Careful at the exit here. Car likes to get loose in the rear. Now stay in 4th gear. Do not hit the curb on the right. Now the last right-hander before the long straight. Maximize corner exit. Very good. And now we're on the longest straight at the Nürburgring, the Döttinger Höhe. Let's have a look on our onboard telemetry of the Audi here. Just passed 260 km/h. 270 km/h right now. The top speed here. Let's see what kind of lap times we can do today. Under the bridge now. Flat out through here into Tiergarten, the biggest compression zone through here. Flat out through the left-hander, through the right-hander, and now hard on the brakes. Down to 2nd gear, the curb on the right, important. And that was it, 1 lap of the Nordschleife. Completed in... Wow, sideways. So we did it in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. If you would like to beat my lap time, feel free to do so. The car is stock, default, no settings change, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.